is up, YouTube family? Thank you guys for tuning back into Wilburn Reactions. My name is Chod. If you are new to this channel, go ahead and subscribe. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Hit that thumbs up if you like this video. Also, notification buttons on at all times. I do release videos throughout the day. Today, we are headed into SCI featuring Billy Strings. And the song we're going into is A Black Clouds. I know when you sent this link over to me, you did tell me what SCI meant. I forgot what it was, but I remember what you did. I remember you did put it in parentheses, but I cannot think of it. But I want to say thank you so much for sending over your donation and your suggestion requests. It is very much appreciated. Before I get started, I want to say thank you to my new subscribers. Also, if you're not subscribed, make sure you guys do smash that subscribe button. We are on our way to 100,000 subscribers. That is our milestone for this year. I know it's a big gap, but anything is possible in this world if you put your mind to it. This is going to be my first time reacting to SCI, I believe, and then I think Billy Strings also. I don't know if I reacted to any Billy Strings on this channel, but I shall find out once I dive in, because this is a live video. So let's dive in.
It's been just tearing it up and really blowing some minds, and we're gonna get them up here so we can get our minds blown too. We got Billy Strings here.
Black clouds cover up the sun. There's black clouds blowing up the valley. How can I be sure you're the one? Rivers rush through the canyons. Rivers rolling through the hills. Rivers rush through the canyons. Got a restless heart, I can't keep still. See this path we're on coming to work now. Forest blocks the light of day. On this pathway we must make a choice now. Stay together and go our separate ways. thunder clapping in the treetops. Hard to see who's wrong and who is right. Babylon coming to the fort now. Forest blocks the light of day. On this pathway we must make a choice now. Stick together, going a separate way.
Billy Strings!
Yeah, man. That was amazing to experience. I remember when you wrote me this. This is not something popular I react to on this channel, this genre to be exact. And I've heard this style around, but I've never indulged in it, you know. And that's what you said when you sent over the link to. You're like, yeah, it's not a genre a lot of people talk about, but this is a crazy. It's like it gives me like my other background that I grew up in playing in church. You know, it gives me. I always say that term on the channel. I say take them to church, because when I say that, it has the song kind of brings back a church vibe to it. And I know the blues kind of a lot of blues artists came from the church vibe. That's why our church side, and that's why they call it, the ghetto. I wouldn't say ghetto gospel, but what was the other term they used when it came to like blues and I forgot what they call it. But a lot of those artists did come from that background, and then they brought it over to this side and then turned it into, that style. So that church background kind of has that feel to it. But the style is cool. It's something new. When you experience something new, you got to go in there all the way in and figure out how it sounds, before you figure out you like it. You can't just say because the title or the genre is like, I don't listen to that. You can't say that if you don't experience it. So for me, getting this exposure right now, this style is cool. It's nice. It has a fun vibe to it. When it started out, I was like, okay. And I remember when what was it? Was it Devil Went Down to Georgia what I reacted to? I think that was what it was. It kind of had this style to it too. And I like it, because it still has that blues feel to it, but then it has that other side to it that brings this genre together. But I really like these two on stage, Billy and then SCI, which I did see the name of it. I forgot again. I know it had something with cheese in it. But this is cool to see two people come together and the way they played off each other. It just that bond they already had on that stage, two great guitar players just going at it. I mean, just jamming out, just going at it. And it's amazing to see that. I think sometimes you get artists like this, they rehearse it one time and they go outside and go on stage and explode right after and give you a performance like this. And that is freaking amazing. And I love what Billy did there. There was one part in particular I really enjoyed. I enjoyed the whole thing, but there was one part in particular where he was hitting certain chords where it kind of, not when they started playing fast, but he was playing solo when he was slow, and he was soloing kind of by himself. And I wish I could describe it better, but there was one part that really stuck out that was really cool, man. It really had a nice sound to it. But all in all, this is an amazing performance. And I always say too, whenever I'm seeing something like this, the more instruments, the merrier. I caught the percussion guy in the back, and that's what I'm talking about, adding those elements. And I'm going to bring up something that's off topic of this video, but that's what I mean. They have a percussionist and a drummer up there. Just think of Neil, and who else was I just talking about? Stuart Copeland, another one. They both play in a style where they play the percussionist part and the drumming part on their own. This is what I mean. They have a percussionist and a drummer up there on the stage. And I don't know how elite this drummer is, but that's what I'm talking about. That's how elite Neil and Stuart are. These guys do all that by themselves. But I love that because the percussionist plays a huge part in this. They got the tambourine in the background. You got the crash cymbals he's playing back there and other instruments he's added on. I can't think of what that board is called again that he was playing in the beginning. But those are little sounds that just come out and make this song more fuller. Those little things right there I caught in this performance. Drummer, excellent job. Pocket drumming, excellent job. But also I want to point out the organist, man. he had all those keys around him. He played that's him covering all those grounds. You know, his chair, he probably spun around, went back to the organ, to the keys. I really love what he did with this song too. Very, very powerful playing. But all in all, man, I wish I knew what the lead guitarist player in that other group was. But phenomenal job on both ends of the table, man. They did a phenomenal job. I love what they did here. Definitely a new sound for me. I'm in love with it. I love this sound now already. And I think I said it kind of plays in my background of playing in a church, so it gives me that church vibe. And I said that about Edgar Winter them too. They kind of had that church vibe, and then you guys told me the same thing. Like, these guys grew up in church. That's where they came from. So I'm pretty sure these guys probably had that background too, and that's why that sound is so familiar to me. But thank you for this new introduction. Thank you for this new genre, bringing it to this channel also. Definitely going to dive some more into them. I enjoyed it. Thank you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.